Early life and beginnings in football. Josip Šimunić was born on February 14, 1978, in the city of Kraljevica, a small town in Croatia near the Adriatic coast. The son of Croatian parents, Šimunić grew up in an environment where football was a staple of daily life. And like many young boys in Croatia, he developed a deep passion for the game from an early age. His natural talent on the field quickly became apparent as he began playing in local youth teams, and it didn't take long before he caught the attention of scouts from bigger clubs. Football in Croatia is a deeply ingrained part of the national identity, and Šimunić, with his tenacity and determination, fit well into the country's proud sporting tradition. As a teenager, he joined the youth academy of NK Rijeka, one of the top football clubs in his home region. It was at Rijeka where Šimunić's raw potential began to be refined. His powerful build, commanding presence, and ability to read the game made him a standout player even in his early teens, and his future in professional football seemed certain. Breakthrough at NK Rijeka. Josip Šimunić made his professional debut for NK Rijeka in 1996 at the age of 18. The club, based in Rijeka, was one of the most competitive teams in Croatian football, and Šimunić's arrival at such a young age was an important step in his development. As a central defender, Šimunić's physicality, aerial ability and leadership qualities were already apparent, and it wasn't long before he was a regular starter for the first team. His performances in Croatia's top-tier league, the Prva HNL, earned him recognition across the country. During his time at NK Rijeka, Šimunić's reputation as a tough and resolute defender grew. He formed part of the backbone of a team that consistently competed for domestic honors, though Rijeka was never quite able to match the dominance of Croatia's two giants, Dinamo Zagreb and Hajduk Split. However, Šimunić's personal growth as a footballer was undeniable. And his success in the Croatian league paved the way for a move to a bigger European competition. Move to Germany and success with Hertha BSC. In 2000, at the age of 22, Šimunić made a significant career move by signing for Hertha BSC, a club based in Berlin, Germany. The move to the Bundesliga marked a pivotal point in his career, and it allowed him to showcase his abilities in one of Europe's top leagues. At Hertha, Šimunić was exposed to a higher level of competition and training, which further developed his game. His time in Germany was characterized by his solid defensive performances, leadership on the pitch, and commitment to his team. Despite Hertha not consistently challenging for major league titles during his tenure, Šimunić stood out as one of the most reliable central defenders in the Bundesliga. His physical presence, combined with his tactical understanding of the game, made him an important figure in the team's backline. Over the course of his time at Hertha BSC, Šimunić made over 150 appearances for the club, and his consistent form helped solidify his place as one of the league's top defenders. Though Hertha was never able to secure the Bundesliga title during his time at the club, Šimunić's influence on the field was undeniable. He played a key role in Hertha's defensive stability and was frequently the team's defensive leader. His time at the club also helped raise his profile in European football, leading to increased attention from other top clubs. International career with Croatia. Šimunić's performances for Hertha BSC did not go unnoticed by the Croatian national team, and in 1999, he earned his first call-up to represent his country at senior level. Initially, his national team career was slow to take off. But as the years passed, his importance to the Croatian defense grew, and he became a mainstay in the national squad. His first major international tournament was the 2002 FIFA World Cup, where Šimunić played an important role in helping Croatia qualify for the competition. Despite being relatively new to the national team, Šimunić's leadership and maturity on the field were evident, and he was entrusted with the responsibility of helping Croatia defend against some of the world's most dangerous attacking players. Šimunić's national team career reached its peak during the UEFA Euro 2008 and the 2010 FIFA World Cup qualifying campaign, where he was one of the key players for Croatia. In particular, his performances in the 2008 UEFA European Championship in Austria and Switzerland were crucial, as he helped Croatia reach the quarter-finals, where they were eliminated by Turkey in a dramatic penalty shootout. Although Croatia did not win the tournament, Šimunić's composed and strong defensive displays made him one of the standout players of the competition. During his international career, Šimunić earned over 100 caps for the Croatian national team, becoming one of the most capped players in Croatian history. His partnership with fellow defenders such as Vedran Ćorluka, Robert Kovac, and Dario Simic formed a formidable defensive unit that earned respect from teams across Europe. One of Šimunić's most iconic moments with the Croatian national team came during the 2010 FIFA World Cup qualifiers when he captained the team in a crucial match against England at Wembley Stadium. The match ended in a 1-0 win for Croatia, which helped seal their place in the World Cup. Šimunić's defensive leadership and critical role in that match symbolized his commitment to his country and his status as a Croatian football legend. Later years at Aston Villa and retirement. After his successful stint at Hertha BSC, Šimunić moved to the Premier League in 2009, joining Aston Villa. The transition to England represented a new challenge for Šimunić. But his experience and defensive prowess quickly earned him a place in Villa's starting lineup. At Aston Villa, Šimunić played alongside some of the Premier League's top defenders and gained valuable experience in one of the world's most competitive leagues. However, by the time he reached the later stages of his career, injuries and competition for spots in the squad began to affect his playing time. In 2012, after a distinguished career in both club football and for the national team, Šimunić announced his retirement from professional football. Although his career had started to wind down, his impact on Croatian football and European club football remained significant. Legacy and post-retirement life. Josip Šimunić's legacy is marked by his tireless work ethic, leadership qualities, and commitment to both his club and national team. He was known for his no-nonsense defensive style, his ability to organize the backline, and his determination to give his best in every match. As a player, he was a key figure in both the Croatian national team and in club football, and his performances at tournaments like the World Cup and European Championship solidified his place in Croatian footballing history. After his retirement, Šimunić transitioned to a role in coaching, where he has worked to pass on his wealth of knowledge to the next generation of Croatian footballers. His experience playing in top European leagues and his leadership skills have made him a respected figure in Croatian football, and many expect him to make a successful career in management in the future. Conclusion: a true Croatian football icon. Josip Šimunić's career was defined by his resilience, his leadership, and his devotion to the game. From his early years in the Croatian league to his rise in the Bundesliga and the Premier League, Šimunić built a legacy that will be remembered for generations. His work on the field, particularly in helping Croatia reach the upper echelons of international football, cemented his place as one of the best defenders to ever come from Croatia. Today, he remains an influential figure in Croatian football, and his contributions to the game will never be forgotten.